Hello, it's Suze again. I'm back. Look, it's like, I don't know, 20 minutes later and the sunshine's coming out. It speaks, doesn't it, to just, you got to stay optimistic. The sun will always come out. That is my message to anyone who's suffering. So, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I just thought I'd just have a chitty chat. And I'm just standing here under my pergola. This could have been a nice entertaining space, but no, it's full of plants, like a barbecue, a nice little table and chair set up. No, just plants everywhere, succulents everywhere. This is one of my little tables I've got here. Look at the sunlight starting to hit it. They get a lot of lovely morning light. So this one's here because I just can't seem to get on top of the mealies on this one. I'm not even going to talk about that. I think I might have got it, but I'm not hopeful. This is really sweet. Can't really see it really well, can we? No. It's got these really strange little leaves. It's very unusual. I picked it up from a friend of mine, the grower friend I've sort of mentioned periodically. It looked better about a week ago. These flowers are really sweet. There were a few here which have exhausted. Anyway, what else have I got here that might be interesting? Oh, this one, I did my signature center pinch for my usual reasons. Something happened in the middle and I didn't like it. It's quite a pretty one. So hopefully that will recover well. This is just a pot of leaf babies. I've had this going, I don't know, maybe close to a year, I would say. I had it in another spot where I didn't see it very much with my propagation stuff. But now that I've put it here, it's really filled out. It'd probably look better. I mean, they'd probably do better if I separated them all. I don't care. I like it. This is an interesting one as far as cactuses go. You guys know I don't like cactuses. I'm even cautious about coming at this pot. This is a grafted one. Can you see the stem there? It was like a long stem and it was just one of these, and now the top cactus is very dominant. You can barely tell that it's grafted. I bought it like that. I don't know much about grafted cactuses, but it did flower once for me last year, quite a few. They were really pretty, and then I've just noticed that there. Maybe there was a little flower I missed, I don't know. And I just, prime real estate, I threw in these little crests in there. They're doing alright. I can't even recall what kind of succulent is. It might be a grim one, and you can see this back side of it. These Derenbergii have elongated because they're not getting a lot of sun, which makes me think maybe I'll just rotate it a bit. It's probably too late now anyway. Damage is done. Once it's elongated, there's not much you can do except cut it. This is a cute little pot. I'll insert the name of these light ones. I can't recall what it was. It was definitely a hybrid. And then I've just put some leaf propagations in there. These ones in particular is the same as this. And those ones where the leaf has died now, they were just sitting on this table. I just left them there just out of pure laziness, and it just did its thing. It's from the succulent. Let me go over here. I don't know what the name of this one is. I'm just trying to recall. I've had some people suggest what it could be. On a previous video, I showed you it had a bad mealy infestation in the middle, and I told you I had to cut it out. I since have done that. I didn't record that. can see the middle's gone. I put cinnamon in there, maybe too much, I don't know. Anyway, that's sort of just recovering, and we'll see where that goes. But that's where those leaves came from. Oh, I'm getting tangled up. My hair is getting caught in these strings. So this section here is where I used to have, well, I had my cute pots, as I like to refer to them. Those pots along the shed wall there were here over some with all the shea cloth over it. And so now I've just put a lot of my other bigger pots here. So this gets a lot of morning sunlight. By about 2 o'clock it's in shadow. So that's pretty good. And I don't know, there's some good stuff, there's some bad stuff going on here. I think what's most eye-catching is the aeoniums, the sunbursts. I had quite a few of them going in different pots, and you know, sometimes you just got too many pots, right? So I decided to put them all in these 2 pots. So that's one separate plant with a few babies. That one seems to be on its own, and in front of it, sorry, just got a notification from Facebook. It was you, Janet, saying something on our discussion about it. Oh no, I better not talk about what it was about. Anyway, and here, this is one, and this is one that I beheaded that nothing happened, but except it threw out one there. And this one was in my front garden. I had to salvage it because it was going to get attacked by, well, not attacked, it was in the firing line of some really direct sunlight through summer, and I knew that was not going to be conducive, and something had a munch on it too, so it's sort of recovering. But altogether, when you put them all in, you know, put a couple in one pot, it looks really nice. Well, what else might be interesting to talk about? This one here is my favourite. I'll insert the name. It's not a Colorado, but it's very similar. This was in my front garden, and it looked quite spectacular there, and then it started throwing off lots of pups, and it was getting very congested, and I don't know, I don't want my good ones out in the front garden anymore, so I took it out and removed all its babies. I'll show you some of them in a tick, but I moved Evelyn's pot over here temporarily because I did have it out in this vicinity, but they get a lot of sunshine, and because it's a pot of cuttings, and due to the excess rain, I thought best to take it under cover, so that's what I did. What else? Oh, this one's really nice. I love it when the light just catches it right, which seems to be right now. It's a morning beauty. This would be a good candidate, what I was looking for, candidate for head chopping. But I'm a little traumatized after the bluebird. So this one has a lot of these lower leaves going in a downward direction, so I would imagine if I cut along here somewhere, that would be a good result, but I'm not going to do it. I've learnt my lesson. Don't mess with things that are perfect, and this is perfect. And why bother? Because it throws off its own offset. See, there's one there, and I've collected others from it before. This is looking great now, and again, this is another one that had a lot of offsets, so I was really I'm really pleased that I took them all off. And you know, taking off the offsets when it's actively growing is a good way to really bulk up your size. And this is really big. Put my hand here for comparison. But I guess that's about I don't know, eyeballing it, 150 mils across. Sorry, I don't do inches. I don't know how to talk in inches. So over here is just a whole bunch of pots where I have nowhere else to put them basically, and a lot of this stuff I'll divide up and sell. You know, like I've got a big pot of aeonium kiwis and some grapes and sedums and stuff. Oh, there's a few more sunbursts there. There's aeonium moonburst. Sorry, the light's not really great at the moment. This is a pot of white roses, which are a little bit prone to mealies, so I've treated them. There's a lot of dry leaves in there. I'm so tempted to just shove my hand in there and pull them all out, but I'm not. I'm not. And there's that pot I've shown you a few times where I've head cut, and we've got some really cute, good sized pups coming now. There's another head chop. That's the Purple Delight. I did that on a video too. I took 2 cuttings. Nothing's happening yet, which I find a little odd. So, meh. These are Opalinas. Oh, it's got a long backstory. I don't even want to go there. I've seen this one a few times. This one is still really fascinating me how these outer leaves have gone heart-shaped. That is the weirdest thing ever. There's another one that I took the center point out. It's very glary at the moment. Oh, and there's my shelving unit. That's this pot of Supremes. They're coming along well in our little experiment. There is my beautiful bluebird. She is just sitting there recovering. Got a good feeling some roots are going to present soon. I feel like saying I probably should do a live video. I'm a little bit afraid of going live for obvious reasons, but I nearly said, what do you want to have a look at? Nobody there to answer me. I mean, you might be answering when you watch, but I'm just rambling. What else? This is sort of like my recovery zone, I guess. Might be time to pull some of these aeoniums out. I'm sure they'll be waking up soon. Be really cool when that happens. So they've just been stagnant, just sitting here stagnant. You still don't want to give me any roots, huh? Better have a better look at that in a minute. Oh, there's one of the offsets that I was talking about, and hang on, you know, of that one. Right, I don't know, it's got one of those Spanish names, so I'm not going to even attempt to try and say it. Well, I think it's Spanish or Latin. Yeah, that feels like it needs water. I better pull that out in a tick. Obviously this area is undercover so they don't get natural rain, which is why a lot of these are here, because I want to control the watering. That's looking good. Yeah. What else? Ballerina. Probably could take a few cuttings off that. These are some of my other nicer aeoniums. What was that one called? Big Bang. And I behead that. I've discussed this before. So where is his head? I think that's it there. And these are Infernos that I beheaded, and we've got 2 pups, and that's its head. Same with that Mardi Gras before. That was beheaded from there. And I got these pups, but it's been very stagnant through summer. Nothing's happened. So I'm really hoping they're going to come alive very soon. This is one of my most recent aeoniums that I bought. I didn't write a tag up for it, so I've already forgotten what it is. But I've got it as a record somewhere. It's another one of those moonbursts. The moon bow. I bought one moon bow, and then I was able to pick up 2 more from my grower friend who doesn't label, and I'm pretty sure they're the same, and that's them there. So it's really very similar to the sunburst, but it's a bit more subdued in its colour, but very pretty nevertheless. I don't know if you want to, there's nothing exciting going on there. Oh, there they are. They're flower bloom props, not props. So we're not getting babies. We're getting flowers. It's still trying to flower. Which I really should do is just pinch them out. I just grab them, pinch them out. But I think once something started to happen in front of that leaf, I don't think you're going to get a pup. I could be wrong there. I haven't had enough experience to worry about it. See, that one's doing the same thing. It's trying to throw a flower instead of a pup. I'm still hopeful. At least some of the leaves will do it. You know, like this one has. So that's my shade house. I'm a little bit embarrassed because this is sort of behind the house and there's a whole bunch of junk behind it, and I don't want to capture that in the footage. I do have to do a hard rubbish collect. And these are where I'm putting my terracotta pots. So I've got a bunch of different things going on here as well. It's a barrel of some of my cactuses. This pot has done really well. Melico, is it? The foliage is really, it's lovely when it's on point. It's sort of chocolatey and it's waxy. When it gets stressed, it gets this sort of maroon red colour. It's very wet at the moment. Yeah. So I might go into more detail about what's happening in those pots another time. Or if you want me to show you them more closely, let me know. Got some violet queens in there. I really should pull that tray out. Just leave it out in the open so I can get some good watering because it's on a lower shelf. Oh, alright, we'll go in. Just quickly. Some look great, some don't look great. Really need to go through this stuff and pick out the choice pieces, the choice pots that are doing well, so I can do a little bit of a sale. There's a few other things I could sell too. I've got stuff hidden all over the place. I shouldn't say hidden, but in all the nooks and crannies I've got little props going on. This side doesn't get any rainfall because of the I guess the guttering, you could call it, around the house is blocking it, so I need to come in and water this. Alright, well, I'm getting a little tired. I might just edit this up, and hope that was somewhat interesting. I'm not really fond of just walking around talking about succulents, but I got a feeling you guys might enjoy it, so I did it. Alright, talk to you guys later. Bye for now. I wanted to sincerely thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate it if you liked it and subscribe to my channel. Also, you can find me as S's with Succulents on my Instagram and Facebook page, where I post daily photos with tips and information. So come and hang out with me there. It's a great place to chat and connect. Thank you.